Welcome, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful Saturday night. I did my little hair, my makeup. It's feeling good. Finally have time to sit down. Got the house to myself. So we're going to do all 12 zodiacs love readings tonight. And we're going to start off with Taurus, just simply because I'm a Taurus and I like to get that one done and then move on. You know, just to see. Just curious. So hopefully everybody's doing good tonight. This is just some sage here. Just going to light this real quick, clean the air. I already did cleanse the cards, kind of shuffle them a little bit. If you've never seen my channel before, welcome. Welcome to the family. And if you're returning, I really appreciate it. If this does resonate, just like, subscribe. I would say comment, but for some reason my comments are off and I can't turn them on. I've tried everything, so if you know a hint for that, email me. My email will be in the description box. So if you are looking for like a personal reading, I only do live readings. I'd be happy to help you out, work with you. I do have some specials going just for the month of June. So if that's something you're interested in, just drop me an email. I'll go ahead and send you the details on that. Other than that, we're just going to jump into it. So we're doing Taurus's love message. This is going to go from now until July, or into July is the energies we're looking at. I'm trying to figure out what deck we want to use. Got a few of them here. I'm going to start off with this one. It's called the Line Strider Tarot. We're going to start with that one. I really like this one. So we'll go ahead and start with that. Now, how I pull the cards for a love reading is I just start with, there's going to be 4 cards on this side for you, 4 cards on this side for the person that you came to this reading about. If there's no person in mind, then this is just the energy that could be coming towards you. So we're going to start off with what's in your headspace. We're going to draw a card for what's in your headspace. What are you thinking about this person? What are your thoughts? This is for Taurus. What are their thoughts? For you, I got the Moon, so you feel like something's being hidden, confused, or you could be hiding something. So we'll see how that kind of plays off here. So your thoughts are very confusing at this time, like you're not really sure what way to go. You feel like there's not, all the information hasn't been given to you to make a decision. So let's go ahead and jump into their thoughts. Their thoughts, we have the 6 of Wands. So they're thinking about victories, they're thinking about celebrations. Maybe they've had some hard times they're overcoming. So they're definitely focused on celebratory aspects of their life, victory, meeting their goals, things like that. And then we're going to jump into your heart space. We're going to draw 1 card for your heart space and then 1 card for their heart space. So right now you feel like there's stuff being hidden, or you're hiding things, or you're just feeling confused. And they're in this energy of victory, celebration, kind of the light on them. Give me 1 card for Taurus's heart space. We have the 5 of Wands. So in your heart, you're feeling torn. You're feeling defensive. You're feeling blocked off. People could be coming towards you, and you're maybe a little snippy at them. Just a lot of like commotion and confusion going on in your heart right now. You're not really trusting your own heart space, your intuition. You're not really following that or trusting that at this time. What is in the heart space for the other person, for Taurus? This is the person that you're thinking about or that's coming towards you. What is in their heart space? For them, we have a 10 of Wands. So even though they're thinking about this victory, and they may be coming across as being celebratory or like everything's going good in their life, but in their heart, they're feeling the 10 of Wands. So you have the 5 of Wands. So you're feeling conflicted, like defensive, like you can't really open up. You're not really sure how to open up. And then this person is feeling defeated. In their heart space. So they're very blocked off too right now. They're trying to end a cycle. They could have maybe gone through things in the past that they needed to heal from. And so they've maybe possibly pulled back from you, and they're more focused on themselves at this point, and making their goals, and just really focused on that energy, while they're trying to kind of end this cycle of heartache, of always kind of feeling off or blocked in their heart. It is coming to an end. And that could be why your heart space, you have kind of this defensive, like, energy, because even if maybe if you're coming at them as like an open heart or like a heart-centered kind of vibe, they're really kind of blocked to that right now. They're ending at it because it's a 10. And then your heart space, you almost are thinking because they're not opening up to you, or they're kind of cold, or they're not talking to you, or they're distant, that there's some kind of secrets or something that they're trying to hide. From these cards, I don't think they're trying to hide anything. I really feel like they're trying to change something with themselves, so that maybe they can be more open to you. Whether it's to you or to somebody else, we'll find out. But the next one is going to be, the third card I'm going to pull for you and them is going to be your spirit message. So like your higher self, what your higher self is trying to let you know about this situation. Did have the Queen of Swords pop out, but I'm going to put it back because I like to pick my cards. But that might be for somebody out there if you like to know that's Queen of Swords. So that's being direct, to the point. Not afraid to cut people off if they're not being what you want. But let's go ahead. One card for Taurus's higher self. What is their higher self trying to tell them about this situation? Ace of Swords. So your higher self is trying to let you know that you just need to speak up. You need to stand your ground. If there's something that's going on that's that's making you feel like you have to block your heart chakra, or you can't be completely open, if you can't be completely honest and communicative, then I feel like your higher self is trying to tell you that you need to pull back, so that other people can probably, it's like, you need to, in order to stand in your truth, you need to pull back and be able to openly, like, figure out how you can communicate what you want, what you're going to do. It could even be saying that there is a new cycle of communication coming, since this is coming from your higher self, so this isn't something that's actually manifested yet for you. So this Ace of Swords, and with that Queen of Swords that popped out, and then having the Ace of Swords is what I actually drew. So there's definitely some kind of new communication cycle. There's something, and it's almost like the universe is like, as long as you're truthful in what you say, then you're not going to have an issue. So just speak your truth. Just speak your truth. Now for their higher self, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a change coming to this person, which I think is going to change their dynamics with you. What is their higher self trying to communicate to them for Taurus's person? One more shuffle. Their higher self is Ace of Cups. So see, there's a new cycle. So they're starting, it's like they've pulled back, and I feel like from you, and that's maybe left you confused even more. Because it's like you could have gotten to a point where you're feeling a lot for them, or you're thinking a lot about them, and then it's just kind of stuff. Either the universe has kind of stepped in and just separated you, or you've separated yourself, or they've separated themselves. There's some kind of like separation, but it's in turn creating this new cycle. So where you've always kind of felt defensive, closed off, like what you put out, you weren't getting back, in as far as like a heart chakra, a love chakra, you know, your love space. This person has felt defeated, like they just gone through this time after time of all this heartbreak and heartache and things, and they've been carrying that around for a long time, because now they've come to the Ten of Swords, so they've gone through all the struggles and stuff, but they're to the end of that, and they're really recognizing that and healing that within themselves, and they're thinking about having victories, they're thinking about celebrations, they're actually focused on their future now. They've kind of like, they're surrendering and healing that past so they can let go. Their higher self is the one that's helped directing this, because their intuition is telling them it's time to open up, it's time to find love. Like they're really starting to get to the point where they can't deny that anymore, that that's what they truly want. Even if they've acted like that in the past, or they're acting like that now, their higher self is really putting the pressure on them to communicate their emotions, to explore love, to offer their love. So they're really being pushed in that direction. And then, like I said, over here, because your heart chakra, you've had to be defensive, or you've had to put up boundaries, or, you know, or you were giving out love to them and you weren't getting it back, and it's just left you in this state of confusion. You feel like they're hiding something. You feel like maybe they're with somebody else. They're dealing with other people. And I can't say that they're not just based off these cards, because there's a Victory and an Ace of Cups on their side. And then there's the 10 of Wands. So I can't say. I mean, it's a new cycle of love for them, whether it's with you or not. I can't say. We can delve deeper. But right now you're kind of confused and up in your head. But your higher self is like, is just trying to say, just, you've been truthful. So if this person comes back to communicate with you or to offer this Ace of Cups to you, just be open to it. Be honest about your feelings. Be honest about what you want. And I just feel like, there's a new cycle. Because like I said, I got that Queen of Swords and I got that Wheel of Fortune that popped up. So I feel like this is a new cycle for you both. But now we're going to go ahead. The fourth card I'm going to pull for each side is going to be what's going excuse me. Let me get a drink here. Sorry, my throat. That was some iced tea, by the way. I love iced tea. So one card for each of you for your foundation. So this is what's kind of like in the 3D for each of you, what you're experiencing in the 3D, what they're experiencing in the 3D. So that was the Hermit that popped out for your side with the Ace of Wands. So it's like you want a fresh, new, passionate beginning, but you're holding back and you're sticking to yourself right now. I feel like there's something that you're not seeing or hasn't been disclosed to you. That's the word I was looking for. Because you do have that Moon card on your side. So there is something that's hidden from you or that's being hidden from you at this time. But what's going on for the 3D for the Taurus? So on yours, we have the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, like I said, you're very closed off right now. You're holding back. You've withdrawn from this person out of, I feel like, a sense of protection. This could also represent to you maybe holding on with your heart chakra, and that's what's leaving your heart chakra like this, because maybe you're holding on to this person where they've kind of closed you off and are moving forward, you know, on their own path. And so you're kind of clinging to them on the 3D. You're holding back. You're either holding back and you've withdrawn for them, or there's another group of you where you're still so focused on them and you're putting energy into that. Even if they are not speaking to you, they're not with you, you're still thinking about them, you're still doing these things that are keeping them in your energy, and you're being held back because of that. Let's go ahead and look into their current physical 3D, what's going on in their 3D reality. For Taurus's person, what's going on in their 3D reality? What's going on in their 3D reality? For them, they have the Knight of Swords. So they want to rush in with some kind of communication. They do want to talk to you about something. So yeah, I definitely see that. Yeah, and on the bottom, overall energy is the Six of Cups. So this is a soulmate. This is like a partner. This is a friend. This is somebody you have a strong, strong connection with. And I believe that they feel it. And I feel like they've maybe withheld their feelings from you for a very long time. Out of a sense of protection from themselves. Because it looks like with this being in their heart chakra space, this 10 of Wands, they've been through a lot of passionate things. They've experienced a lot of people, and they've all, in the end, have really let them down, have sabotaged them, have done something that's kind of left them to the point where they didn't want to love anymore. They really thought that they would never find love again, and they were just okay with that, and they were doing what they wanted to do. But their higher self is dropping this huge awakening within their heart. Like they have this overwhelming feeling to want to love again, to express their emotions. They're being really pushed to that. Now, this could also represent that maybe just in the past they weren't able to come forward with their emotions. Like I said, they had a lot of cycles and things that they were dealing with, a lot of karma that they had to work through. But now they're really starting to kind of get their mental capacity down. They're really starting to look at their victories, their celebrations that they can have, things that they can do, and it's like they're slowly starting to charge forward, and they're charging forward with truth. This is somebody that will be truthful for you when they do communicate. So what they say, and I believe that what they're going to communicate has to do with feelings that are hidden from you, just because this is what their higher self is bringing out in this reading. And your higher self is just telling you to be open to that. So you may want to kind of be defensive, held back, withdrawn, maybe you still just don't really trust this person. But it's like your higher self with that Queen of Swords and then the Ace of Swords right with it, kind of behind it there. It's just really telling you to kind of open up, speak your truth. As long as you're speaking your truth, you're going to be all right. And then let's go ahead and pull a card for the energy between you and this person. What is the energies currently between Taurus and this person? Give me a card. So between you two, you have the Emperor, and then King of Pentacles on the bottom. So I'm really getting, and I would like to clarify this reading just to make sure, but what I'm sensing from this is a person that's been very closed off to you, has never really expressed their feelings for you, their emotions that they have. I feel like just because of everything that they've gone through in life has really had their heart chakra closed off for a very long time. It could be 10 months, it could be 10 years. That they've just been really closed off to love. They just really haven't wanted love. They just really just been focused on themselves. Kind of a selfish energy here. But at the same time, it was with a purpose. Because now their higher self is making it to the point where they can't deny their feelings anymore. Their feelings are at their surface. Their feelings are bubbling over. They're probably getting tons of messages, synchronicity, signs, meeting people that have the same name as you, you know, just everything. Like, it's just being thrown in their face to the point where they're going to have to come forward, if nothing else, just to gain closure for you and them, because I feel like you both are holding on to this energy. But with the Emperor energy being what's between you, I feel like this is divine taking over between you both, because you both have been, both of your heart chakras are just off. You haven't felt like, you felt like you haven't been able to be open with them because you're not receiving back. They're not mirroring that loving energy back to you is what I'm getting. Or vice versa. You couldn't be. But I feel like there is some kind of new communication coming. It has to do with the feelings and emotions. Let me go ahead and pull. This is another deck I use. It's the Witch's Tarot. It's a pretty popular deck, so a lot of readers use it. But I'm going to pull 3 cards for the future energies kind of going into the month of July for you and your person. What are the future energies that Taurus can look for with this person in mind? We have Justice, so you are going to get some kind of justice. 5 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, and the Page of Swords. So like I said, I feel like your justice is going to be that this person is going to want to come out of the cold with you. They're not going to want to hold back. They're going to want to rush in. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to want to offer you some kind of a emotional, because see, right now we have the Knight of Wands rushing in with passion, but you also have that with the Page of Swords, so it's true that they do want to communicate truth with you. Not only do they want to share passion with you, they also want to communicate with you some kind of truth. And then the Queen of Cups. So they definitely want to talk about the feelings, their emotions. I feel like this being in the cold is what's bringing this justice. Is the universe kind of separating you two has really woken up this other person's feelings. And they don't want to be left in the cold anymore. They don't want to feel detached from you. What other? I want to pull... I'm going to pull a message just because I feel like this is, 18 minutes. It's getting long. Most people don't want to sit and watch this long of a video. So if you are still here, thank you. Please like and subscribe. Email me. Be happy to do a live reading with you. But let's go ahead and pull a gemstone card. This is going to be maybe a gemstone that would be of value with you for the rest of this month into next month. But let's go ahead and just get one for you. Can I have the gemstone card that's best message for Taurus right now? And we're going to go with this one. So we have the Red Tiger's Eye. Do you need some motivation? Do you find your mind wandering when you are trying to stay focused? If so, you need to find your passion and begin to experience the rewards that come with living it. Do what you love. Prosperity is yours, but you must take action. Your archangel is Ariel, and it says, I am passionately present. I have the courage and self-confidence to create my world. It is easy for me to take action and move forward in life with joy and enthusiasm. So this is something that could be very helpful for you the rest of the month, is getting you a red tiger's eye, and just really meditating with that, focusing your energy on what you can do right now. So if you are in an energy of where you're just really worried about this person, whether they like you or not, if what you felt was true, like, was this true? Were these feelings that I had real? Was this connection real? Like, everything's flipping upside. Like, I feel left out. I feel like there's things being hidden. I don't feel like we're on the same page. You know, like, you're really thinking about this, and you're really thinking about, all right, is this over? Do I need to move on? Or, you know, or what am I feeling? Is it like real? Is there still this connection between us? And I feel like what the universe is trying to say in this message for you is that don't worry about it. They're actually in charge of this connection at this point, and they're going to bring justice to you. Whether that justice is them coming in to give you final closure or to redo this but in a healthier way. Either way, this is going to change, and it's going to change for either to end or to get better. It's going to go one way or the other. But right now, what it's telling you is you just really need to focus on your path, what you can do for yourself, what things you have control over, focus on your passions. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it at that because we're at 21 and I like to talk, and I could keep talking and I could keep delving into this. But the overall message is, yes, there is some kind of separation between you guys right now. I do not get any energy of this person like doing malicious stuff behind your back. I feel like this person isn't healing themselves right now. They're learning how to really open up again, how to celebrate with people, how to communicate with people, how to really just trust that love and intuition feeling that they have that has been detrimental to them in the past. I believe that they do want to bring justice in. They do want to come out of the cold. They do want to talk to you, bring passion to you. They want to bring honest communication to you. They want to bring feelings and emotions. Yeah, and I think right now, wow. I have to show you the bottom of the deck that's sitting here because I didn't look at it till just now. This is what we're going to end with. Holy crap. All right, these all, not even joking, came out like this. So I seen the Hermit was on the bottom. So I'm like, okay, so they're in the Hermit mode. They went in the Hermit mode because they had to deal with their shadow self. They had to really look at those aspects and heal them, things that had, in the past. So now they feel like they can move forward. What do they want in the future? They want the 10 of Cups. They want to change their world. They want the 10 of Pentacles. See, 10 of Cups came up. They want this. This is what they want. This is why this separation happened, and why the universe made it happen, why this person made it happen, is because this is what's coming up in the future for you, for this. I mean, this is your reading, but this is what's coming up. So whether this person comes back and you guys are able to just clarify and just release each other, or they're coming back and they're going to change your whole world. You're going to get everything you ever wanted. You're going to have the money. You're going to have the love. Like, it's going to be for real. So wow. So that was the bottom. So wow, Taurus. Either this person's coming back and is going to change your whole world, or this person's going to come back. And I say come back as like, this is a person you've been dealing with and you're still dealing with. There was not like any malicious things done. This is not for people that were in abusive relationships or anything. Like, don't take any of that shit. But this is for somebody that was dating somebody and they just weren't ready for commitment. They never just were ready. They were always like, they weren't all the way in with you like you wanted them to be. That's who this reading is for. Or for people that are moving forward, that have released somebody and are looking for somebody new. There's definitely, either way, you got some good stuff coming. So you have lots to be happy about. So right now, just focus on what you can do, your mission, your purpose, your goals, yourself. Just, that's all you have to do right now. Because the universe is taking over. They're bringing you the justice. They're bringing it. You may be in this energy now, but not for long. They're taking you out. The universe is trying to take you out of that cold, defensive, left out. No more. So that's the end of this reading. Again, thank you. if this resonated. Love it. I'll be back again. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop on this one and move on to my next sign for the night. But I love y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe if you're out drinking tonight. Do not